met a girl, fell in love, really like her, and then you find out her past is like Cassie.
Yes.
What is the next stage?
It's long.
Well, Gamza, it depends if you FaceTime me while you was getting laying down and you're speaking to me.
No. You met this girl, you're going on dates, you're falling, you're like, this is my wife.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, by the way, the past, and it's literally what
Gamza, you know what? I live on a naive island and I'm fully aware of that.
What island is that? What island is that?
Ignorance
is not
bliss.
the same as Epstein's, is it?
No, not at all. Far away from that.
Ignorance is bliss.
Far away from that, brother.
So I wanted to clarify
we don't even share the same water pool, I rather not know. Me personally, I don't know. You see me? What's her husband's name? Alex? What's his name?
Daniel. Daniel Phillips.
If you know, then you don't even have to ask, do you like being choked? You know the bitch is willing, right? So
the choking's a request. That's fine. But what we're talking about here, but I don't need to know.
But what we're talking about here is, because this is where the conversation's going, is her husband was in court.
Yep.
And she's expecting their third child, and he had to be moved out of the court at certain points in time because of the information that was being displayed.
Not that he's going to go on social media and read it.
But still, like sitting there, seeing your missus
in real time,
coming out, testifying certain things that's happened to her, right? So we go from here. Cassie took the stage on day 2. Yeah, she testified. Things that came up with that was that she met Puff when she was 19. Yeah. She signed a record deal, signed a 10-album deal with her. Only put out 1, by the way. She said that Diddy was very controlling from the start, and that she made him get nails done all the time, get breast implants. Her hair had to be a certain way. She had to always be tanned. He said she looked a bit too Mexican. So like, you need to change up the way that you flex and then things there. When I was reading that and I understood that, I was like, well, he's a record executive. So what's that mean? Because when you're in that world, a record executive will tell you how to dress. Yeah.
Plus, they always say that the problem with female rappers is that they're high maintenance because they always have to look
a certain way. You're upkeep.
If you're his artist and you're an R&B singer, then
you're gonna look a certain.
I see where she's going with this one. I'm gonna be a little bit like,
that's where I was, because this is where I'm at with it. There is like, the prosecution are going to do prosecution things, and the defense are going to do defensive things. The defense want it to be looked at as a domestic thing. Of course. They don't want it to be a RICO thing. They want to make sure that it's like this was a toxic relationship and this is what happened in the relationship. But one guy is obviously a massive mogul and she worked for him, right? Anyway, things that carried on from there. This is where I'm like, Puff might be in trouble because they used to hire staffers to set up the freak-offs in different states. So they might have to fly. This is where the problem comes. If you've got to fly a member of staff or members of staff to different states to set up freak-offs, that's against the law. Right. And also prostitution is still against the law as well. So there's a thin line with it, especially if you're being coerced. If it's a thing where, is that how you pronounce it, coerced? Yeah. Especially if you say, listen, I need you to do this and you're maybe not willing to do it and you're being pushed in to do it, those things are federal crimes, right? Anyway, sometimes they had free costs for 3 or 4 days. Yeah. The one thing that that stood out again was the situation where she's there and she's talking about the fact that sometimes the escorts used to bust on her, and then Diddy would get her in another room and then rub the cum on his nipples. I was like, Diddy is a wild Donny. He is wild. Misa, one of his baby mums, walked out of court when she heard some of that. I was thinking to myself as well, how the kids just sitting there?
The daughters left. There was like, I don't know if it's back-to-back days.
Oh, the boys stayed.
The boys might have stayed, but the girls, the daughters, they left.
Yeah.
It's like, and I remember this, Cassie was able to identify 13 dons that they used to hire.
That's right.
Majority of them were black dons.
Flipping neck. Black dons with big willies. That's what he wanted. The Kid Cudi situation.
Who?
That come up. Is it Kid Cudi?
Who's that, bro?
Kid Cudi.
Okay, I know that.
Yeah, same thing, man.
Nah, it's just, what?
His car Diddy blew up his car.
Brother, okay. I need to know what type of sunshine you got between your legs to make a man want to blow up a next man's car.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's where I'm like, sir, there's something deeper rooted that needs to be addressed.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be done during this case, but you need professional help, not for like a 6-month period where it's like, oh, it looks like you're making progression. Nah, we need like you need a 2-year run to blow up someone's car, brother.
Crazy.
Because he just didn't want to lose her. Because if he lost her, then he has to pick another chick that's prepared to do all this madness without
it's
saying
hard
anything.
to build all that up again when someone's there doing it right now.
They were both drug addicts, which was clear. Yeah. They were on everything: mushrooms, ketamine, lean. They were on cocaine. Everything. They did everything, right? What Joe alluded to earlier was about the fact that Cassie wasn't just an innocent party in it. And on day 4, they cross-examined her and they were talking about the fact that she obviously like was jealous of some of the things that Diddy was doing.
And then she also said to one of the guys who used to urinate, or that's not the way you're meant to do it. You're meant to do it like
she got urinated on so much one time that she was choked. She choked on the urine. Yeah, she said sometimes the hotel rooms were left with like wax everywhere, and they had a pool of baby oil set up in a room with warm baby oil in there, and Puff just wanted her to be in there and get out of it with clothes on and everything. They were wild, bro, man. They were wild, right? Finally, day 4, Michael B. Jordan's name came up.
Yeah, don't bring Smoke and Stack's name into this, yeah? Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't bring Smoke or Snack's name into this thing.
They had something.
Okay.
They had something.
Have you heard the latest?
What?
Regarding Nipsey?
No. Nipsey was involved.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, there's this story going around online, and I don't know these people, but when I tell you, I just hope. Sometimes you just want to hold on to a little bit of hope that something isn't real.
Yeah.
There's this new narrative going around that Lauren London was part of that circle for Diddy. He introduced Nipsey to Puff, and Nipsey's on record saying that on the Breakfast Club interview. Cool, which is fine.
Yeah.
If your girl has access to a certain Don who she thinks you two should connect, as she should do.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't know if I want to say this, brother. I feel like I should let it play out, and if it comes out, I'll be like, all right, you know that time when 107, bro, because it's deeper than rap, bro. It's to the point where it's like, if this is true, they're saying, fuck it, we're standing on business. They're saying Puff was laying her down even while she was with Nipsey. And they're saying Puff got pally with Nipsey because he was scared of the way Nipsey was moving. Nipsey was independent. Nipsey had this whole movement behind him, yada, yada, yada. They're saying Puff might be a suspect in regards to the thing. And they're also saying, allegedly, that Miss London was the one to open up the door to allow that situation to happen. That's what they're saying, because her name got brought up in the thing as well.
Right.
The same day as
Michael B. Jordan flipping that.
Chris Brown. Like, I hope Chris Brown's name gets brought up and everything.
In everything,
bro. He's just out here wilding, bro.
Let's wrap it up for now.
It's the Drizzy and Morgan show.